In this video, I will show you how to buy a bit of crypto using money in your checking account at your bank. So here I'm on Binance. I just logged in, and you go to buy crypto, and peer-to-peer trading is also another way which I've used to move money back out of crypto when I wanted to or needed to. Um, because they had stopped working with Silvergate Bank. But anyway, today what we're doing is this, and I'm using a debit card. Okay, and then the amount is just going to be a small amount today, not what I would normally do, like dollar cost averaging in or getting a new position. Uh, I'm just going to be buying a small token amount just to demonstrate the process. Okay, so once this page loads, here we're on buy crypto with a card, like a credit card or debit card. We're on buy. Okay, so set the currency that you're using. For me, like in Canada, that would be a Canadian dollar, whatever currency it is for your bank account. See, so you can just set that to whichever currency you want to use. Okay, and then set the crypto that you're buying. For example, Tether, USDT, Tether. Okay, and then I mean you basically do that and then set the amount. Okay, just a small token amount for this one as a demonstration because there isn't a bunch of surplus cash in my bank and most of the money is already in crypto. Okay, so that's basically how you set that up. If you set the amount and then you change the crypto, then it may then just change your amount and then you have to set your amount again or whatever. Okay, all right. See, like that, right? So you have to set your amount again. Just make sure it's correct, and then you hit continue, and then I'll have to enter a secret code, so I'll pause the video when I do that. And if I go too quickly for the way you're actually implementing this, you just have to pause the video at different places in it and watch parts of it again. So just a note. Okay, so I just hit continue. See, it's using my debit card. You can add your card in here if you haven't done this before. Okay, now I'll enter in my code from the back of the card. Okay, so then you are brought to this page so that you can confirm the order. It shows what you're going to get. Here, I'll show you this other page, US Canadian exchange rate. Like this is a page that I use, a website I use here. It's showing here, this is on xe.com. I will show you the currency exchange rate that shows up there. Every time you do a currency exchange, you usually pay a fee. Like every platform that does it, or gateway, or on ramp or off ramp or whatever, charges a fee. Like PayPal, I think it charges about 5% fee, which is kind of excessive. Just for the split doesn't need to be that big on a US CAD or like US Euro exchange or whatever. Okay, so this is showing right here 1.343, and here we're seeing almost like 1.38, so about 4 cents on 134, right? About 3%. That was just approximate. I didn't do the exact numbers. Okay, so here it's like, okay, $100, 2% fee to Binance first, right? So that's why $2 comes off. So then you have 98. 98 divided by this, that's the currency exchange rate they're using. For me here, that's what they're offering. Although that quote has expired, you have to refresh it. See, because it gives you 10 seconds each time. So yeah, if you just want to check that this makes sense, then you basically have here 100 minus 2% as it shows here. And so then we have 98. Then you go 98 divided by the exchange rate it shows right there, and that's 71.11 US dollars. There you go. So now refresh, and then I can just hit confirm because I can see the amount and then what I'm getting, right? And that's how that works. So that's very simple. That's just buying some crypto, and now it's in your account. It's just a stable coin. Those are just US dollars. They're just kind of like worth 71 US dollars. Okay, but we're not out of the woods yet, right? Because it has the the transaction has to actually complete, so that you have to get to the page where it says it's confirmed. Yeah, I'm just saying send me a text message. This is my bank doing this though, not Binance. Okay, so I enter in the code that was texted to me. Good thing that that works. Sometimes it wasn't working, but yeah, I use this Text Now app so that I can get text messages through Wi-Fi, like through the internet, because I'm not really in a cell phone area and don't use a cell phone. I have an iPhone, but I mean, I don't have like a SIM card and a plan on it. So I needed that app, which a friend actually shared with me, and which of course helped a lot. Oh yeah, right. To complete that thought, I use Text Now, and it's and then I just pay a yearly fee to have that account and that like phone number, and it is generally working. So that enabled me to do things like use Discord or like do the crypto buys and different things where you need to have a text message or even log into my bank account. All right, so here it says, oh, that didn't work because your bank wasted your time. Um, your bank wasted your time with that verifying it was you, stupid thing. So we have to start again then. And so this probably would have worked otherwise, aside from that, but that's what happened with that. No, but it also could be because I'm on a VPN because I have to use the VPN if Binance thinks that I'm in a certain place, which I'm not actually in, and then doesn't let me use it, like buy crypto or even trade on the platform, or even show me the page for depositing crypto into it. So I log in on the VPN and get an address in the correct country, which I'm already in. It's just I have to do that. So here we're just going to start the process again. And then, so it has to be because of the VPN, there's a slight delay. Also, I'm over satellite internet, so there's a slight delay there, a second or two, right? So here, now you're basically getting it as a repeat, the same freaking thing again, and it's very easy to do, okay? Yeah, make sure you set it to your currency, then set the amount, just a token amount. Okay, and now it's which payment method are you using? This debit card. Okay, that will come out of the checking account. And you'll also notice the amount there changes. That's maybe because it hasn't taken off the 2% fee yet here. Okay, so continuing, after putting in that code on the back of the card, here we have this thing. So now I won't hit confirm when it's low on the seconds because then it will likely not work, right? So I'll hit refresh and then hit confirm right away as long as that's good. And hopefully then it will happen quick enough and happen. See, because if there's too many seconds delay because of the VPN and the satellite internet, then it can fail because it says the 10-second quote expired. You need to authorize a new offer, which is funny, but we will see what happens. I'll do this thing again. Oh yeah, funnily enough, when I first bought crypto back on like May 11th or May 12th in 2020, which was the last halving of Bitcoin. Not the last, I just mean the previous one in 2020. So that, there we go, now the code's here. So that time, basically you have to be patient with it, right? I used Binance and KuCoin at the beginning, maybe KuCoin first potentially. But doing something new can be scary, definitely. And you have to be patient with it and solve whatever technical problems there are, like the KYC. There, it's doing it again. So this may be, yeah, so that may be because of that text message thing, the delay that it did with that. So this is kind of weird, right? Oh, it was showing 1,000 CAD there. I think that was just a currency thing though. I think it's really supposed to be doing 100. Okay, so this time it worked. So as you see, you have to just try again if it doesn't work. And then of course, if it really doesn't work and it locks you out, then you'll have to wait a period of time and come back, right? Because of the security measures. right? So yeah, that's what you want to see, because now it says that it actually worked and you'll be able to use it. So then in another video, I will show making a basically a passive income stream in crypto. And you can do that starting with as little as say $200. And I'll use Cosmos as the example. But what I'll do with this 100 is buy Ether, and I'll do the Cosmos thing with another small amount. Just the amount isn't the important thing there, because I'll just be showing the process. The actual amounts is kind of a separate concept too, for sure. Yeah, so right, you can see it here. There it shows the 71, so that's good. And then yeah, you can go and trade it. You can buy crypto. So I'll start that, but that's really another video, and I've already shown that in another video, like how to buy altcoins on Binance or how to sell altcoins on Binance. I have those other videos made already. So yeah, here I'm just gonna buy Ether with that part. The USDT, ETH. Okay, I'll click that right there. ETH with USDT, Tether. And then so we're looking at the chart. This is day candles. So each candle is 1 day. So this is like today, and that right there, when it bounced off the 200-day moving average and acted as support, and then rallied up higher than it was before and hit and then it basically hit this resistance level, like back here, because this was support as it was coming down, right? Now that's resistance, which it's probably going to go through it, right? It's been trying for a while, still edging upward, volatility contracting. It's likely to go through it. No one can predict for sure, right? Because it can go either way. You can go up or down 50% any given day. This moving liquidity in and out of the market will change the price. Okay, so anyway, we're on ETH with Tether, right? And these are day candles. So yeah, this was March 9th, right? Just for context. And this would be around the beginning of the year, right here. Okay, so if I change it to 1 hour candles, then it's showing like the last little while here. So like, I'm on April 3rd, and this is April 2nd here. The day of April 2nd is basically in there. Okay, and then now we have today. So earlier today, the price went like this, 1836, and then here it's like 1780. Okay, now here it's 1810. All right, so if I'm just buying it at the current market price, maybe I'll just click right there, because these are the sell orders, limit sell orders, like people saying I'm willing to sell this amount at this price. So these are the prices right here, and these are the amounts of ETH, and then this is the amount of dollars that that's worth. So if I just click this one, then it will execute immediately, right? Because I'm buying, and these are offers to sell. So if I just click that top one, and then I go, I'm going to put that my 100 Canadian in, my 71 US in, then that's what I'm doing there. If you're putting it into different ones, if you're buying like 4 different cryptos and you put, okay, I'll put a quarter of it into this, whichever different ones you're putting, then you can do that. But then you'll have to change this thing each time, because at first it'd be a quarter, then it would be like a third, but you can just type in the amount too, because you'd go, okay, a quarter, and then it's like 1774, and then you can just put that in each time for the other ones, or something approximating that. So yeah, you just do this, and then you see that, this is the price right here, right? And this is the amount. And so then it's this amount of ETH, and that will cost this amount of dollars, right? So as long as that's cool, then you click it, because there will be no confirmation. It's just you have to make sure that it's right before you click it, because it will execute. And if you say I put the order here or like lower, right? My offer, what I'm saying, I'll pay per ETH, right? So if I do that and place the order, then that order would be an open order. It'd be down here, because it wouldn't have filled yet. That would be being a market maker rather than a market taker, because it would be placing an order into the order book, which would be in here, and there'd be a little yellow dot on the side showing you that you have of where your offer is, because you can place them down below it. So if you believe that the price is going to go lower, like to some certain level, you can just say, oh, like I'll pay this amount for whatever amount of ether, right? Like if you say, oh, like 1790, you could just type that in or click it in here, type it in, make sure the numbers are right first before you place an order. That's very important. Okay, so that was it about buying crypto. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Cryptocurrencies are still speculative and have risk. And I'm not a financial advisor. It's only for informational, educational, entertainment purposes.